Good morning, Bobcats, the graduating cohort of 2026. I'm your committed assistant principal, Shawnee Goldsby, and I would like to officially welcome you to the seventh grade. Your seventh grade year is already off to a new, different, but exciting year. Who would have thought that everyone would be starting the school year off in the comfort of their own home? But there you have it. Our world has been turned upside down due to the coronavirus pandemic. Many people have lost their lives, but all of us have lost our way of living. And the students, sometimes I know that it is hard to look at the positive in times of turmoil and uncertainty, but we must take this opportunity to be grateful and thankful for being here. Also, it is always good to learn new things. And for some of us, including me, Zoom, Canvas, virtual learning is a new thing. Today, I wanted to go over some broad view expectations during your remote learning. All right, guys, let's go over a little bit of your Broadview Middle School Zoom expectations. Number one, follow school rules and expectations. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially in school. So some of the same expectations we have for your live teaching, your live classes, the same expectations that you will have if you were in person. So make sure that you report to your Zoom classes daily. You have your virtual daily schedule. A lot of teachers have posted this already on their Canvas homepage, but you can also find this on the Broadview Middle School website. So make sure you are following your daily schedule. Your core one, then you seventh grade will go to electives. Then you'll have two. I believe you will go to lunch. Then you will have 3, 4, and intervention. So our time basically is that 8 o'clock to 2:45 time. So make sure you are up and ready to go. Teacher expectations are also posted on their Canvas homepage. So make sure you make yourself familiar with those expectations. But again, I must stress, we are in school. And I need you to follow those expectations. I want to make sure, as I've visited some of the classes already, please make sure that you know in school you are not wearing the bandanas, the big head bonnets, the big head bows. You don't have your hoodies over your head in class. If you know you can't do it in class if we were in person, then please do not do it on your Zoom live classes. Now, per ABSS, students, you have the option of turning off your camera, but I would hope that you would take this opportunity to again try something new and be presentable for class during your Zoom sessions. Yesterday, you guys learned in your science classes about classcraft. This is kind of replacing how we get points, how you do your incentive points, like your pause from last year. And I would hope that turning on your camera, some of these things could earn you some points. And we are working too hard to find creative ways to give you incentives at home, but also think about when we report back to school, you will have points built up to enjoy some of the incentives that we have then. So please take the opportunity to use your classcraft points, get points by being presentable to class. You're not lying in bed, you're not lying on the couch, you're up, you're ready to go. You're sitting at a table, kitchen table, living room table, but you are ready to go and ready to learn. One thing that I want to talk to you too is about your student daily routine. We need to get into a routine. Routines are great, they're good. We need to get into a routine. Make sure, remember what I said before. Our time, 8 o'clock to 2:45 is your block of time daily, Monday through Friday, that you should be in school. So you want to make sure that you wake up, you make yourself presentable, have some breakfast. Then I want you to get in the routine of checking your email, your Google School email first. Why do you want to do this? Because sometimes if your teacher is not going to be available live with your Zoom classes, they have sent you an email letting you know that. Because a lot of times we get calls, my teacher hasn't signed on, but I already know that that teacher left the email stating that they weren't going to be available through Zoom, or you weren't having live Zoom classes, but they left an assignment in Canvas. So you want to make sure that you get into the routine of checking your email before you log into Canvas. because if there's any information that your teachers need to share with you, they will do that through email first. Also, please, students, communicate with your teacher. If you know that you are not going to be on the live classes, if you're sick, you have a doctor's appointment, something comes up, just like you would turn in a note the next day, make sure you communicate with your teachers that you're not going to be available through, you're not going to be seen on the class, but you're going to make sure that you get your assignments completed. So make sure you communicate that with the teachers. And I just want to backtrack just a little bit. When we're talking about following expectations, I know you're at home, but understand we have things in place. If you do not follow expectations, we will be having a virtual ISS where I can assign ISS to you. I will be making parent contacts. I will be contacting you, having administrative conferences. Some of you have already seen me in classes asking teachers if I can go into a breakout room with a student so that I can have a conference with them to just get you back on the right track. Also want you to be, you will start to see Mrs. McIntyre and Mrs. Dukes. Miss McIntyre is serving as our behavior interventionist. She's like our dean of students this year. And Miss Dukes will be serving as our 7th grade behavior coach. So you will see these ladies in your classrooms as well. So just make sure that we are following expectations, because we still will be doing discipline. And I do not want any discipline, any issue problems for 7th grade. I want you to have a great remote learning experience, and we can only do that if you are following the rules and expectations. So again, going back to our routine, let's get in the habit of making sure that we're getting up. 8 o'clock is your start time. 8 o'clock, between 8 to 8:30 is also office hours time for teachers. That will also be the great time if you need to email them questions, because a lot of times, students, I'm getting this as well, you are emailing your teachers during their teaching time, and you're expecting them to get right back with you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're having computer issues, troubleshooting issues, and it is during class, your best bet is to try to email me or to call the school, and we can try to help you. Because if you're waiting on a response from your teachers are teaching right now, and they might not be able to get your response or get to your email until 2:45. So if you're having trouble getting in, the best time to try to get with them before this happened is in the morning, 8:30, checking that email, emailing teachers if you already know that you're having problems getting onto their class, if you can't find their Canvas, their Zoom links, things like that. But if it is past the time and it's during class time, your best bet is to email me or to call the school, and we can assist you. And this gives me a good opportunity to go into troubleshooting. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure when you feel like you have a problem, you want to make sure, and if it's during class, you again call the school and allow someone to assist you. But on the website, Mr. Slagle has done an excellent job in already giving you tips and steps of how to fix your problem. And if you cannot fix it, then that's when you would email me, or you'll call the school for me, and I will be more than happy to walk you through where you need to be. Students, you have 2 main logins. You have your Google and your NC Ed Cloud. With your Google information, you are able to get into your computer, and you are able to get into Clever and Zoom. That is what you're going to need. You're going to need that Google account and your password. With your Ed Cloud, this is how you get into Canvas. If you forget, and I believe the Ed Cloud is going to be your lunch number, and then it's the little crazy numbers with capital letters, lowercase letters. But if you forget that, you must email your teacher, but go ahead and email me as well. Because again, if this is all taking place during class time, your teacher might not get that information until 2:45, until after 2:45. So send them an email and send it to me as well, and I can do my best to try to go ahead and start working on it and getting that information sent back to you. But remember, it is for your Ed Cloud, this is your lunch number, and that little crazy password, that's for Canvas, your Google, and remember, the Google is your school Google Gmail account. and you need to use that to get into the computer and Clever and Zoom. So again, if you're having troubleshooting problems, the best thing to do is to make sure if you can get into your Google, you can get on the Chromebook, go to the website, look on, I believe it's the left side, and you will see little things that can help you. It says, I believe, help desk, but try to do some troubleshooting there. If not, then you call the school, email your teachers, email me, but you can call the school, ask for me, and we will be more than happy to help you. And I'm trying to think if there is anything else. Again, I will also, on the website, you will see my information as far as my email address. Again, and some of you have already contacted me through email, and I really appreciate it. If you need anything, especially I've looked at some of your classes. Some of you need notebooks. If you need anything, email me. Let me know, and I will work the best that I can to get what you need. If there is anything else, please feel free to email me and call me at the school. I want you guys to have an awesome year, and we're not going to be able to do this until we get all of this stuff working together. So remember the expectations, remember your daily routine, and remember how to troubleshoot. I always like to tell my 7th graders, because you guys are not 6th graders anymore, you're 7th graders, you're a year away from high school, so we're going to have to start learning how to troubleshoot things ourselves and just doing the very best we can. But we are here to help you. Miss Dukes is here to help you, and Miss McIntyre is here to help you. So again, I want you guys to have a great year, and I will hopefully see you in October. If not, you will definitely see me on your Zoom classes, and please feel free to speak. I know some of you, I remember a lot of you from the 6th grade, but again, my name is Mrs. Goldsby. I will be your 7th grade administrator for this year, and I look forward to working with you. Have a great day.